am I getting situated? Are you ready for this today? Gonna do it. Gonna do it. Laura's here. Elizabeth's here. Paget. Yay. All the cool people show up first, I just have to say. I went for a walk this morning and I grabbed myself a matcha latte, and it's hot this time. And I didn't think about the sugar content until about 5 minutes ago. So I'm going to enjoy this one. There we go. Not so. Going to enjoy this one, and then next time I will remember. Somebody very intelligent suggested I get a nitro brew cold. What are you all working on today? I have decided to use this time to work on my HB90. I have not started work on it, and I need to. So, you know, the main things that I have to do otherwise are I'm editing videos. So, my chair. So what's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. Hello, hello. What are you working on today? Elizabeth is working on a draft today. Very cool. I listened to an awesome podcast this morning on my walk, and it was Marley Bird, and she was talking to the author Penny Reed, and I found it really good because she talked about how she did a Kickstarter, and how she did. Supposedly, she wrote this book, and it was a romance. She's a romance author. She wrote a book, and it was mainly just kind of for her friends and for fun. And one of her friends kept talking about it to her book club, and so she asked her to give her copies or let them read it because she hadn't published it or anything. So she just kind of threw it up on Amazon, and so that they could download it for their Kindles. And then when she went to take it back off, there had been 8,000 downloads. So I just thought that was pretty darn cool. I love Marley Bird anyway. Inca needs to get some writing done. I haven't written in a few days. I haven't written in a few days, and I want to get this draft done by the end of the month. You can do it. We've got 2 weeks, right? Today's Tuesday, so you've got, well, a week and a half. Hello. I'm rewriting the first few chapters today. Ashley's here. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Rosin? Sorry. I need to use the first sprint for my daily planning, and then I'll be working on my anthology story. Good deal. Wait, what? Huh? Who, what? Hey, I think I have 15 to 20K left to write, so I should be okay. I guess the Penny Reed, she went on I want to say it was like a retreat, or it was like a conference type thing, but it had to have been like a retreat of some type. And the other women that were in her cabin, there was like an engineer, there was a homemaker, a stay-at-home mother. I forget what all. There was like a psychologist. There was something else. And she just clicked with these women, and she realized that there were not romance novels that were aimed at people with that type of thinking. So that's what she wrote. It was cool. It was just cool. Penny Reid, Reid, and Penny with a Y. Yeah, I just out of curiosity, I looked on my state downloads, and there are quite a few on there of hers. She also, I didn't quite catch it because I was, like I said, I was making stops. Well, I didn't say, but I was making stops on my walk when I was listening to the podcast. But I don't know if she has a publishing company or if she just supports other authors to publish independently these type of books. I didn't quite, because it didn't sound like she was doing it for profit. It sounded like she was doing it to help support other authors. It was just really good. It was on Marley Bird's podcast this morning. It's on YouTube live. Rita, hello, stopping in for a hug with a like button. In time for a little break and lunch. Be right back. Slides in. Hello, Jenna. I hope you didn't slide off the other end. I'll have to check it out because it was Marley Bird, MarleyBird. She's actually a knitter. She's the spokesperson for Red Heart. She has local connections is one reason I know her. And the podcast is the title of the podcast is Everything is Fine with Marley and Lindsay, and it's episode 3. She just started this at the beginning of the year. And she only does it once a month. But I haven't finished completely listening to it. I just listened to the interview. We're talking about that link I sent you, Laura. Author Penny Reid, and she talks about it. Oh, I didn't plug my laptop in to power. That would probably be smart. Boom. Let's see. We have about a minute and a half before the first sprint. So do you know what you're working on? Do you know what you're doing? I was not familiar with the author, so I was really intrigued on what the story was, on how she sold, how she was, you know what I mean? And it sounds like I like Marley for a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons that I like Marley is that she has scruples. She's a good person, put it that way. And that's how this Penny Reid hit me too, was somebody that wouldn't, do things kind of on the, so it's interesting. Kind of like Sarah, like Sarah. I have to come back with my first drafts as extended outlines of dialogue, and this is helpful for future description, like in no way is near for anyone to read. Okay, you got this. Instead of like first draft, second draft, third draft, upload. I can't believe I ever thought that would be a thing. I will listen to it all when I'm not a flake. I have people coming tomorrow to look at my scene. Ooh, I hope it goes well. That's what I thought too. That it sounded familiar, but I couldn't. And before you came in, I looked on my state ebook download, and she's on there. So she did. I don't know if I still have it pulled up on my. Kissing Tolstoy, Engagement in Espionage, Friends Without Benefits, Space, Attraction, Time, Heat, Motion. Each one is a different. Happily Ever Ninja. Neanderthal Seeks Human. Beauty and the Mustache. Marriage and Murder. There's a whole lot of them on here. But yeah, the one that intrigued me was Hooker and the Hermit. I will admit it intrigues me. Okay, are y'all ready? I am running behind, and I know your time is valuable. So let's go ahead and get started on this first sprint in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'll see you all in 20 minutes. Okay. How did you do? I am just getting started on what I want, what I consider success. I'm doing HB90 stuff. Patches, those titles are amazing. I thought they were pretty cute. Thank you, Laura. Neanderthal seeks human, relatable. I'd read it. Those are epic titles. Laura says her aunt reads a series called The Winston Brothers. Beard Science was her favorite. That came up in the podcast. Not Marley, but the other one brought it up. Brought up that series. Not quite on Chuck Dingle levels, but pretty damn good. Also relatable. College Kid House. Fully. Yeah. Yep. Thank you, Paget. My mother was so glad I finally got matching drapes all over the house. She shone with pride. My former boss used to say I should be Polish because my decor is all hand-me-down and sale finds. There's nothing wrong with that, though. People just have different priorities. If it's not a priority for you to have, I used to have a big house, and I would not have a big house again because repairs and that type stuff are just not my thing. I don't enjoy it, and hubby doesn't enjoy it. And so I would probably just I would be perfectly happy with a little house on some land with some water and everything hand-me-downs. I would not care one bit. Random things from auction houses because that table costs $9, that kind of aesthetic. There's nothing wrong with that. I like that. Sometimes you get some cool stuff that way. Well, I have mostly hand-me-downs. It's not really all that excited for furniture shopping, picture and stuff. Yeah, but putting them up in style is a challenge. And I would have less stuff still. We live in a relatively small house. It's like 1,200 square feet. But I would even have less stuff. I was paring down. I was putting everything in the other room so that I was hoping I could get rid of this desk. But it turns out I need it. I need another surface to kind of spread out. So I don't think this desk is going anywhere. But I do need to purge some things again. And I'm also visual. Things are just cluttered. If they're totally put away, they cease to exist in my brain. Yes. Speaking of object permanence, they mentioned a book on the series, or on the, I know I keep talking about that podcast, so excuse me, I'll reframe it. Is anybody familiar with the author Heidi Hutchison and the book Lost Track? It's supposed to be about a musician who is ADHD with inattentive. It sounded very intriguing. So I'm going to have to seek that one out. I worked for hours, looked around, and thought no one can tell I did squat in here because maybe you need to have a garage sale and just remove everything that you don't want. Keep only the bare minimum, and anything that doesn't sell, you just donate it and get rid of it. Yesterday feels like 3 days ago because I got up twice last night because I couldn't remember if I closed the garage, and then I dealt with more clutter. And then my friend from California texted and woke me up, which usually wouldn't happen because I don't usually have my ringer on. My dad is home alone overnight, and if he falls or something, yeah. I'm just checking the time here. We have about 3.5 minutes. I'm gonna try and get through these comments. Hello, everyone. Hello, editing outside today. A little windy, but nice. How is everyone? It's very gloomy here. It's very cloudy and wet and jumping off to listen to music, but I'll be back in 10. Yay. What are you listening to? Hello, hello. Going to grab some water, then into revisions again. Hello, Robin. I'm plotting and setting up my chapter schedule for the year. I'm listening to the Rat Pack Live. Ooh, that sounds good. Sorry, excuse that. I don't have my ringer off. I was a daughter. I'll check it when we start our sprint. Hello. I can, yeah, yeah. That brings up good memories. I'll have to. It happens. Plus, you know that feeling you get when it's all organized and pretty and you just look at it and love it. Oh. Well, you can never use that stuff again because that would ruin it. I have issues. This is why I have to go for super functional over Instagram worthy. There's a magazine called Where Women Create, and I don't know if but it shows like their work areas, and they're all always pristine, perfect. Yeah, it doesn't stay that way anyway. If you're working, stuff needs to be moved around. 650 words, or 605 words, sorry. It won't click over there. On the draft during that. Good job, yes. I think we need some glitter before we go into the next sprint. We have about 1.5 minutes. So if you haven't already, make sure you back up your work. Yay! We're being good today. Yes. We are getting it done. And I totally lost where I was at. Oh, there it is. 116 words. Yes. Jenna is done with the grades and some cleaning. Now onto admin task. We start our next sprint in 30 seconds. Just realized I don't know what I did. I ate a cheese stick, just absent-mindedly. I have to leave soon to go to my dad's. We will miss you. Inca, 342 words. Solid start. I thought you said Polish, like shiny. Oh, polish. I want a bigger house. Maybe I did. Maybe I said that verbally or and so that's how your brain picked it up. Okay, I am going to stop this and so we can stay on track because like I said, I know your time's important. So let's go ahead and start this next sprint in 3, 2, 1. And I will see you in 20 minutes. Okay, folks, how did you do? We are at the halfway point. So if you have not gotten up and walked around, please consider it, because sitting is the new smoking, as they say. And my matcha is now gone. Okay, now it's gone. Boom. Let's see. Laura says she wants a bigger house, or at least a house with the world's biggest, most magical craft workroom with bomb storage and multiple workstations. Yes. I'm not familiar with that one. I think she's talking about the magazine. I may have a yard sale, getting as minimal as possible. The only thing that holds me back is art supplies. I could have very, very little in this house. But I have, well, yeah, I have art supplies. So. Hangs head in shame. I think I love my stuff, though. I seem to replace it when I get rid of it. Maybe I need one of those hidden behind a bookshelf rooms for storage. No one will know. Like Sheldon on Big Bang Theory, he had the storage room. He kept everything. That would be awesome. I don't want to pay for storage, though. Yeah. That's one of my pet things. If only our real world would start to look like our creative world. Yes. Yes. Love to get it. Glitter. I can't speak. Inca, was it a good cheese stick? I think Laura's headed out now. She's away from the computer. I read a book called The Messy Desk. It was about how people with stuff on their desk make connections between projects and see bigger picture instead of just checking things off a different brain. Seriously. Check. Popping in to boop the like button. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. Don't forget that you need to hydrate. You need to, if you need a snack, get a snack. If you need to dehydrate, go dehydrate. We will still be here. If you need to regroup, figure out what you're working on. My table desk is covered with school stuff and work stuff. I like it that way, but it's in the dining room, so not always ideal. Hello. Sorry I'm late. Diving in with 18 minutes to go. Welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. I hope that's true, Laura. Have a fabulous afternoon, everybody. What is today? It is Tuesday the 21st. It would be my father's 90th birthday today. 470 that time. Yes, good job. 647 for that one. I've got to drop off for now, but thanks so much for the sprints. Got lots. Good. We like that. Starting with H. That's what I'm doing too. I'm doing the pre stuff. You know, the what do you want? What works? What doesn't work? Ashley just edited a super shocking, thought-provoking short story. Shocking. Just edited. Ooh, I'm curious. Like, I'm looking at the time. We've got 5 minutes until the sprint. My kids are still in the moving out stage. They don't live here, but they don't have the space to take all of their stuff. I finally not got rid of, but I got the kids' stuff out when they moved to a different city. And every time I would go, I would take take some of their stuff. And slowly it just, yeah. Finalizing a video and about to record another. Yes. I have two. I have two I need to edit, and I also need to do some shorts. I haven't been doing shorts at all, and I need to. I still have stuff at my mom's from 10 years ago. And I will say the only reason I took the stuff to their place was because they had a bigger house at that point. It wasn't like, they had a tiny apartment and mom shows up with, yeah. And I would often make trips to Goodwill and have, yeah, you know what I mean. Would offer, if you're not going to use this stuff, is it okay if I? So I think I bug my kids a lot because anytime I want to get rid of something, it's always, can you use this? Before I give it out, because I've heard too many things about parents getting rid of something, and then the kid finds out later, and the kid could have used it, and they're rather insulted because the parents didn't think to ask. My parents rented a dumpster and did a massive clean out of their garage and still have stuff in the attic from 30 years ago. My daughter did that over spring break last week. They went and got a dumpster and they cleaned out they got rid of so much stuff. They got new furniture. My daughter has three of her own children, and then my other daughter has four children, and the daughter with three children watches the four children while she's at work. So their house gets it's well used. So there were quite a few things she needed to clear out. She found my old ballet tutus from when I was 6 and my daughter. Aww, that's so sweet. Aww. My mom's final residence was a 1-bedroom apartment because she had that place full. It's like, no, I know here you can get a dumpster from the city. You just have to ask for it, or from the trash people. So I think it depends on where you live at. Ours is, you just have to get it when somebody else doesn't have it, basically. And the city will come and pick it up too, or their trash. I have the important stuff still in my garage. So cute. I wish I could send a phone. That would be so cute. That's the other thing. We don't drive, and neither does she. I live in the southwest of England, and my daughter lives 150 miles away. Yeah, that would be yeah. I'm in rural Kansas, so if you don't drive, it would be really hard. Although I live walking distance from quite a bit of stuff, I could do it, but I like driving. I really do. Who cares? Did they get a pod or something? Yeah. That would make sense of why it costs that much. And I will say my daughter, her husband was in the Army previously, so every like 2.5 years they moved. So he's no longer in the Army, so it's been more than 2.5 years. So she was in that rhythm for a while of getting rid of things. Yeah, I think they're more for storage, aren't they? And then that way you can take the pod over to where. Some days I just want to put everything in the loft in the dumpster. I understand. Oh, it is 10 after. Yeah, pictures. I have a hard time getting rid of any pictures at all. Let's go ahead and start this next sprint. And There goes the kitty. I will see you all in 20 minutes. Let's do this. Don't forget to get up and walk around. How'd you do? How many people are doing vision boards for Q2? Jen says a loft is such a neat idea, but I know I'd fill it with stuff. Got lunch going now through emails. Whoop, whoop. Jenna, that's kind of how Cody and I handled our move in December. I took an additional week of vacation during Christmas break and 3 weeks of donating, delegating, and dumping still left boxes upon boxes in storage. Paget says it sounds exhausting but exhilarating at the end. Jen will be married for 11 years in July. Holy wow, the amount of stuff we've accumulated. Finally here after taking the dog for a walk, working on revisions. Oh my God, I bet Jenna, the soul writer, I never felt I had enough stuff, and then I got married and we moved several times, and now it's like, no. This is quite enough. J.K. Limbo. Hello. Angela, I'm working on the square version of book B. Yes. If you are all or not familiar too, Angela has a subscription box that she does that is called the Write Notebook. Write is spelled W-R-I-T-E. And you can also find it under thewritenotebook.com. It tends to be a very popular subscription box among the writing community. So I would check it out if you're interested. How to make fixes to the video that goes out tomorrow instead of filming the next one. Oh, had to. 400 words. Yes. What do you use, Jenna, to edit your videos? Right now, I'm just using iMovie. But one of these days, I'm going to scale up. Kelly, I should do my vision board. I'm thinking about spending Thursday night doing the HB90 prep. That's what I'm doing right now. And I'm going to have to probably go to Pinterest. Sorry, there was a hair on my iPad where I'm doing my vision stuff. Angela, Kickstarter or Book B with a Book A add-on? Or can we buy both just together? 414 words. Yes. Good job, Inca. Yes. Rachel, okay, got up and moved around. Feel better? Again, Joanna. Kelly got 267 words. I think we need more glitter. We need more glitter. It's like a requirement. I think it is. Take a little sippa. Watch the glitter fall. I did get some new glitter the other day, but I don't like it as much as the old. See, that's not as, it needs to be, yeah. And there's that one. And there's this one. Looks like my face exploded. Rosalind says, hey, I'm late to the party, but I'm here. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Jenna, how's it going? Revised writer, making progress. I decided my Kanban board will be in Notion this time. I put my series plans on the Kanban board. No more debating. And as much as I have been saying I didn't want to do Notion, I put one together by following Sarah's video, and I am finding, and I know it's not a lot, but I'm finding my to-do list works much better on it. It just keeps it neater because I have a tendency to like write notes around it and scribble through things, and this is just right there. So I may be doing my yeah, I may be doing Notion with my HB90 stuff too. I haven't got to that point, but I'm considering it. Hello, hello, hello. We have 3.5 minutes before the next sprint. Rachel, Angela Hester books. Yes. Add on book A. I gave a pledge last time, but didn't order the book. It'd be cool to get both as I have a little one to order for this time. 2 days until Jenna's Kickstarter. Yes. Was that patterns of hello, hello, hello? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, no. Hello, 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 hello. Nope. Just on my website, hardcover and Amazon, etc. for paperback. I might do one for book C and do the ABC books, but not sold on it. I use DaVinci Resolve. It's free, and holy cow, is it more than I need when I pair it with Canva. I'm not familiar with that one. Thank you for that. DaVinci Resolve. Is it a Mac thing or is it something? Is it something I can use in my MacBook? Is what I'm. You are all trying to tempt me. Well, I hope it works. Jenna says, we 90s kids call it glitter herpes when homecoming and prom dresses were concerned. You're finding flecks of it years later. Yeah, glitter is the herpes of craft supplies. Sorry if that offends anybody. Yeah. Does Da Vinci have much of a learning curve because my brain can't take much more? The support for Book A's Kickstarter blew me away. I cried a lot. I don't know if another one so soon is good or not. Oh, I don't know, because I mean, grandparents and like aunts and uncles, a lot of us, we start buying things way ahead of time for Christmas. So maybe, you know. Rita, hi, back from the break. I need to finish this chapter today. Tracy, I've set up different digital boards for my 3 series too. On the digital world for me, Trello for the win. I still have to have paper and pencil, but then I don't know. There's just something about Notion just made my to-do list this past week or so just so much clearer. But then I haven't watched Sarah's Notion video yet. Jenna, it's taken me a solid year of getting a good handle on it. If you're interested, I have a few YouTubers I follow that I can record, that I can recommend, who are phenomenal. Okay, we have 30 seconds till this next 45 seconds until oh, this is our last one. I didn't even realize. Time just teaching to those of us with brain fog. So far too many plates spinning without the extra spoons to really spare for too much more. Give yourself a place for notes. I made one for each quarter. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Kitty's gonna meow. Kitty's gonna meow. Prepare. There we go. I will see you all in 20 minutes. Let's make this count. Okay. I got totally sidetracked into making a layout of what my cabin would look like. That is taking us to the top of the hour. So we have done our 4 sprints. How much did you all get done? Excuse me, just one moment. See. Well, now I know I put. Apparently I didn't mark where I left off, so I'll just wing it. Back from break, I need to finish this chapter today. Tracy set up different digital boards for my 3 series too. Oh, the digital world for me. Trello for the win. Rita has not watched Sarah's Notion video yet. It's taken me a solid year of getting a good handle on it. If you aren't interested, yeah, I already read that one. Those of us with brain fog or too many plates spinning without the extra spoons. I already read that one. Maybe this is what I think this is where I left off because, yeah, give yourself a place for notes. I made one for each quarter. Thank you, revised writer. Thanks, I appreciate that, Jenna. Not a horrible idea, Angela. I use Windows, but I think DaVinci Resolve has a Mac version. It's used by a lot of filmmakers. The app is free because they focus on selling their equipment. Oh. Rosalind says she uses the DaVinci Resolve for her YouTube videos, and it works pretty well for a free program. That it's quite. Oh. I'll have to check it out. I've been, like I said, I've just been using iMovie, and I know my video making is not much to aspire to, but I hope I'm improving a little bit. Rita says, "Oh, I use mostly my paper too. Sorry, I can't speak today." Hello again. How is it going? Paget says she's got to check out DaVinci. Hello, hello. How are you? Yay! Good. How is the website coming along? I love that you work with your family. Oh, how cute. I discovered if you mix in sugar-free cheesecake jello into Greek yogurt with sliced up strawberries, it tastes exactly like cheesecake. Oh, that is interesting. Because I have a rather large container of Greek yogurt in my fridge with some frozen berries that I was gonna make smoothies with. I like that idea, sugar-free. Sugar-free. See, I'm trying to stay away from. I probably shouldn't. I'm trying to stay away from like the chemicals too. Low calories and high protein. I need to get some graham crackers for it. That does sound good though. DaVinci Resolve for Complete Noobs by Daniel Badel. I'm writing that down. I don't know if this is the best time for me to be learning a different program, but I definitely want to check it out. Right now, like a lot of us, I'm pushing for that end of March. I must have been looking at reviewing something on the new version that came out. That does sound good. Going to take a break from the computer and read a book. I'll be looking in the background. What are you reading? Actually, I'm still editing for my client. He is my favorite client ever. I worked with him for 6 years. Heather's here. Yay! Heather's here. How are you doing? Inca is off to grab dinner. Happy sprinting, everyone. Heather just got home from running errands all day, but I'm the proud owner of a new MacBook. Oh, they're doing the data transfer thing, and I should be able to pick it up tomorrow. I know I'm way too excited for you, but I just think that's so awesome. I looked at getting a used one. And to me, it just wasn't that much more to just go ahead and buy a new one. So I'm holding out for a new one. I don't need one right now. So, it's like, oh, I'm so excited for you. That is so awesome. You should be excited. That's, yes. Yeah, that is gonna, I'm jealous. Not jealous. I'm happy for you that you did it. Someday I'll get there. Angela, I spent a lot of time chatting in the admin chat. So much knowledge to editing another short story. Lots of boring house chores, but I folded the laundry from yesterday and got some words too. Rachel set up meds and got some music cued. Received an email about a good trade review. So a little distracted, but good distracted. Oh, good. Trying to finish reading a book for customer, but I'm getting sidetracked with all the snacks around me. Finished the prologue of a book I'm reading titled Writers on the Spectrum. Julie Brown. I'll have to check that one out. No pun intended. The snacks they call to us. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, I wrote it down. I'm hoping I can find it. I haven't been reading a lot here lately. It's been, I don't want to complain because I'm doing all what I want, but the day's already pretty full. But I want to be reading more. I pulled up, like I said earlier, at the very beginning, I pulled up my library's hoopla and yeah, isn't that awesome? All the odds and ends that time. Read it. I like that idea. I may put a page for the series and each book in it to Notion so I can gather notes in one place when I'm away from my writer's notebook. At this time, I'm using the boards mostly for checklists, like what chapter I'm working on or a list of research topics. I found a student discount on Macs and wanted to get one for my daughter for college. Yeah. Oh, I want a new Mac. One day. That is my goal. That is my 2023. Yeah. That's so awesome. You'll have to let us know, Heather, because we're all just so excited for you. It's like Christmas, all wrapped up into passion at the same time. Does that make sense? Okay, all. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you because I love doing these sprints now. When I first started doing them, I could barely get out a sentence without my knee shaking. So Kitty, go away. Kitty, 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 go to sleep. There we go. So anyway, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will hopefully see you on Tuesday, if not before. And take care, be safe, and I will see you. Don't forget to get a thumbs up. I do have another channel if you're interested. It is nothing but art. You'll find the link in the description, and I will see you all next time.